Good afternoon, friends. Now I'm going to discuss about the license. This is you are watching CMA Leaf, which is now I'm going to discuss about the Group 2 GST, which is levy and collection of tax. In that, I'm going to discuss the example 13. Last video I completed example 12. Now I'm going to discuss about the example 13, that is based on license. Now we are seeing what is the license. License where one person grants to another or to a definite number of other person a right to do or continue to do in upon the immovable property of grant grantor. The right is called a license. Okay, if I read this sentence you can't understand, if I tell also you can't understand, we'll go through the example, so in this way you can understand. Okay, example 13 is very easy, so I'm going to discuss here. Mr. X, a developer of information technology software and holder of license thereon. Mr. X is a developer. He is a developer of information technology software and holder of license. He has a license. Okay. So next sentence is license to use the software was given to different client. What he did, he given that license to different client for rupees 18 lakh. Okay, hence Mr. X is liable to pay GST whether, hence he given that license to other client for rupees 18 lakh, that is a consideration. The conclusion is, hence Mr. X is liable to pay GST whether he transfer the such right permanently or temporarily as the case may be. Okay, so in this question Mr. X is a developer of information technology and he's holding the license. What he did, he given that license of the cost 18 lakh to other client. So who has to pay GST? Mr. X has to pay GST because he is the holder of license. Okay, he transferred that right permanently or temporarily does not matter. So Mr. X is the liable for GST. Okay, now we'll go example 14. A Chennai, this is example 14. Okay, you can see here example 14. A Chennai based company has awarded mineral exploration contract for 18 months in respect of specific sites in Mumbai by municipal based corporation, that is local authority. What they are telling, a Chennai based company, there is a one company that is a Chennai based, it is a Chennai based company awarded mineral exploration contract for 18 months in respect of specific sites. They took contract of Mumbai by Mumbai based on corporation, that is local authority. Okay, what is they are telling, as a result Chennai based company got license. Who got license to extract the mineral exploration for a period of 18 months. As a result, Chennai based company got a license to extract mineral exploration for a period of 18 months. Chennai based company got a license, okay, for 18 months. So Mumbai based company supplied taxable services. Mumbai based company, what it it is supplied the taxable services, but who has to pay GST? Chennai based company, because Chennai based company only got the license. So what is the ultimate conclusion? The GST is liable to pay Chennai based company on the license fee paid to supplier under the RCM. On this is a RCM case, just remember this, under RCM. And the thing is, the license, who got the license, that is the license to extract mineral exploration, that is Chennai based company got the license. So ultimate GST has to pay Chennai based company, and it is a RCM case, just remember it. So we'll go to the next question, that is based on rentals. Okay, this is very important, maybe questions will come. Rentals, periodical payment for the use of another property. Rent is to pay monthly. Okay, so we are going rentals, periodical payment for the use of another property. See, we are taking rent again, we are giving rent to the other purpose. If it is a commercial purpose, you have to pay tax GST. If it is a residential purpose, it is exempted. Or if you see the service tax, residential dwelling, that is a exempted. So same thing it will apply here. If you don't know service tax, no problem, because totally GST only got merged. So just concentrate on GST. We are going to see example 15, that is Mr. A owns a residential building in a prime commercial locality. Mr. A owns a house. Okay, he has large vacant land in the backyard given on rent for 1,80,000 per month of a parking of contractor. What he did, he took one house residential, and for that backside there is a one big place he given for the parking, that is on the contract basis he is given to Mr. B. For Mr. B, who has set up the parking facility on the said land. What Mr. B did, B is the management. Okay, he is managing the parking, because that is Mr. A given contract to B. Okay, what happened is, this is a commercial based, because parking is a commercial based. So what is the ultimate conclusion? Ultimate conclusion is, it is a taxable supply of service and Mr. A is liable to pay GST. It is a taxable supply of service, obviously, because it is a commercial purpose. And who is the owner? Mr. A is the owner, so he is the liable for GST. You understand? It is a very easy. He took a house. He has vacant land behind of the house, and he is giving that place for the contract basis for parking. So ultimate, Mr. A has to pay or GST, because this is a commercial purpose. Okay, his earning amount, you have to pay GST. This is the ultimate funda. We are going example 16, that is Mr. X, the owner of the residential building in a commercial locality. Mr. X is the owner of a residential building. Just be careful. Here is the twist of in this question. Ground floor is given on rent to Mr. Y. Mr. X has as a owner of residential building, what he did, he given rent to Mr. Y for residential purpose. Okay, monthly rent 60,000. Mr. Y uses the same his residential. What he did, he using for residential purpose. Okay, so I already told, if it is a residential purpose, it will exempt. It is a supply of service. Obviously, it is a supply of service, but this is exempted. This is exempted from the service or GST. Just remember this point. This is very important. Lot of time they asked in the questions, exams. So just remember. However, specifically exempted from GST. Hence, Mr. X is not liable to pay GST. If it is a commercial purpose, this example 15, if it is a commercial purpose, you have to pay GST. And if it is a residential purpose, means residential dwelling, so you no need to pay GST, because it is a specially exempted from the supply. Okay, this is it. In next video I will complete 17. I will go through the list and I will try to complete this 5 questions. You are watching the CMA Leaf channel. If more update, you just subscribe the channel and click on bell icon. If you have any queries or any doubt, you just write down below description box for uh, mm, for any query. Just write your each and every opinion, so I can understand what you want or what you don't want. So thanks for watching this video. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.